Well played by Alistair as well. Combination with Liaz gets that shot. Knew he had to play active.
Liquid aren't playing with any ball.
Okay, yeah, no, they tried to turn up the heat here. They tried to go aggressive. It's resulted in a nice opening kill for FlyQuest. Yakinda worse for wear. Twist watching from the grave. That is... We are underway. T-start for Liquid. They've elected to start here on FlyQuest pick in this best of 3.
A little bit of a T bias to Inferno in recent times, ever so slightly.
See what the game plan is here early. A smoke to imply that they're going to be taking some long control, thrown out to try and fake them out, but now they're popping into Dexter. Oh, he's got some good help. Vexite gets in, gets out. Now a block from Dexter that does really limit your options. Now it's like a conversation. What are we doing here? Do I commit to this? It looks like the options are still open with Yakinda searching mid.
Well, yeah, B closed for now unless they can do anything off of this. So knowing that likely that pressure has drawn a rotation, now they're going to try and pincer on pit.
Okay, Liaz gets the information, overlooking the position on site. Ins, hits his shots. Yakinda does too! Oh, wow, double kill. Opens up the chance for JKS to retrieve that bomb and get it planted. Yakinda noted in the pit, but Ali's trying to just run him down. Running him down! This is ridiculous from Alistair! Yakinda just didn't have the bullets, couldn't track him. Alistair just runs down the planter. JKS is going to be saying, what am I supposed to do?
Pretty ballsy move there from Ali, all things considered.
It could have gone wrong.
Yeah, it definitely could have, but looking like FlyQuest on the same page as part of that retake. Liquid, with how that started, the fact they get the bomb down is a success in itself. Now, what does their force into the second round consist of? Great from Vexite. You can see they're dealing with the flashes. Pathing from Yakinda, sure, avoids Liaz, but Liaz takes down one of his teammates, and now that's the pedal to the metal. Make sure that this one goes in the favor of the Aussies.
What a lovely team ace from FlyQuest. It's a nice little microcosm of their team contributions. Everyone's been stepping it up.
You can see here as well with Liquid's buying pattern just there, it was util was the first focus and then weapons behind it. So this helping to educate what type of round Twist is looking for. Standard util up banana, a molly towards car to keep the CTs at bay, not to allow that full control, and while doing so, they're bearing their sights on top mid. They've dropped this little lurk smoke. They can pop through this either side. About to be run down is Ins.
Oh, Ins has got a lot to deal with. The flashes are there, and so is Twist. He can't get his crosshair on the money.
Important trade.
Yeah, JKS does provide it. Maintains that long control. Huge rotation forced out of the FlyQuest boys. Liaz with an MP9 in mini pit. Not the weapon best suited to the task. He's going to be going head on with a FAMAS if he chooses to take that fight.
Fight clear.
Pushing his pincer in from short side as well. Dexter tries to activate through the smoke, and lovely.
Well handled.
Liaz with 2. Liaz gets a lot done from that position.
Well handled indeed. Common the FAMAS pick up there, so they will be able to scavenge that back. Pistol conversion and the force fight. Eco for Liquid now. Great start for FlyQuest. Yeah, defensive incendiary there actually helps Ins out. And then this stop-start approach from Liquid, they don't just hit the gas. They sit, they wait, the rotation comes in, and they stomach the loss. Everyone gets a pistol of choice because of the loss bonus, so next round will be the full buys. FlyQuest keep this one clean. Oh, missed flash there. You could see they wanted to set Liaz up for a bit of an alley-oop, but that's a really positive sign to see early that they're trying to stay active, look for jewels. I know it is just against a light pistol upgrade, but still nice for the confidence. If you're going to do something, do it as a team. Blocked on long side, and
Dexter with a deep control. Vexile on the half wall. They're going to test them. And lovely combination. No threats. No problems until JKS actually catches out Alistair. Ooh, look at the damage on ends. 2 Deagle bullets do connect, but just shy. JKS was in those apartments, spots the tip of his head, jiggling around. Liaz gets a warning shot from JKS, and an 8 just shy when he finishes off the job. He's making a round out of this, but no bomb.
But he needs to fight. If they try and kill him after time, well, actually, if he saves the M4, that's all right. He's actually just going to save the M4. Okay. Well, that's the best weapon that FlyQuest had in this round. Worst case, he goes down after time. You reckon Dexter gives this one a look?
I think he's most definitely giving this one a look. He knows where you are. Hello. And goodbye. Nightmare. Nightmare for JKS. Yeah. What would have been a full buy regardless. He ends up with 2,400.
That looks a little bit silly, doesn't it?
It does.
I guess it also would look silly if he went running for them and they just kept running away from him. But Dexter laying down the law. He's the big man on campus right now. His mouse time.
Ooh.
Top 4 at a major.
Ali with the best mid spawn. Is there aggressive AWPing on the menu from the Aussie?
Well, there's not one on the other side to stop him.
How does he push this? How does he peek this? Smoked off early by Liquid.
Yakinda's the one who's actually stomached the weaker weaponry. He's taken a Tech 9. JKS has been given an AK-47 for his troubles. Forced out and extinguished towards Sandbag. So Yakinda's banana control, he can be lighter on, especially with how direct they're looking towards A. We've seen Liquid play in the fade of this top mid smoke before. This time they let it subside, then they waltz up direct as the rotation back ins. We'll get to A in time.
Good flash. But just standing in the open, doing the flashbang dance in.
Good trading again.
JKS does deliver the trade onto Twist. Diaz in the open, unable to provide anything. So this is shaped up nicely for Liquid to get themselves on the board. Team play is there. Direct approach to A.
All right. Dexter and Vexite to try and retain these upgrades.
Yeah, and it's really cost Liquid nothing. The AK-47 of Twist finds its way into Yakinda's hands, so
works out quite nice.
Bad at all.
Well, next round, there can be a drop from Dexter and Vexite. Can get an Alistair or back in play if they would like, and Inns will be able to afford. So a full buy again for FlyQuest, as long as Dexter and Vexite do not find a demise. We spoke about the times around the globe when we kicked off. We were going live at what was 5 p.m. local, which we're in Romania, which is just an hour ahead of Central Europe. Now 7:19 here, but down there in Shanghai, we could add 2 hours to the start time. So what, it's 1 p.m.?
Yeah.
20 past 1 in Shanghai.
Lunchtime Counter-Strike. After your Sunday dinner.
4:20 in Sydney. 9:20 in LA. 2 in the morning in Rio, and well, Central Europe should be getting out of bed now, right? It's a Sunday at 6 a.m. That's when everyone gets out of bed, right?
Yeah. Hello, head-to-head. Oh, that's Ultimate's first attempt to try and find an opening. Astus just puts him in his pocket.
How do they operate now with a man disadvantage? Really no early boiler and halls control whatsoever. It's just JKS on that side of the map as the AWP has been picked up by NAF, surprisingly.
I suppose it frees him up to just post.
Yeah, but it's T-side Inferno. Like, the AWP is tough to function with. I'll be curious to see if he carries on forward with it. Gives them a threat, sure. Long smoke, cubby molly, exchange of util, clear from in, seeing nothing. So mid-pressure prominent. Will Ali sweep deep?
Looks like they're starting to posture B. Kinder has full top banana control.
Well, this is nice. It's a 4v2 as far as the execute's concerned. Smoke CT, smoke coffins. There's an incendiary for Twists. They can break the smoke and go.
This is a different smoke, though.
Well, Inns actually rotated over close.
That front sight smoke.
So they've gone the Fnatic option.
9 years ago. Oh, nice from Yakinda. Takes down Vexite. They are low. Catches a glimpse of him on the jump of the smoke. Now full flashed, and Twist touches his W key, results in his demise. JKS has bomb. Could have gone down to that shot, but instead they'll back away. Try and maintain that AWP that Ultimate brought in.
Felt really well handled, and maybe there's the adjustment with that smoke because so many teams are doing the Coffin's God Flash, right? This gives them a little bit extra cover on the way in. But cover not the problem there. Picked apart Dexter with impact. 7-0 for the Aussie in-game leader, putting on an absolute show. But shout out to Alistair. Confident builder right there. This is going to be a long series, so to take down Ultimate in this head-to-head frees you up with an opener, forces down the timeout out of Liquid, 4-1 deep. A great CT side already from FlyQuest. So 2 saved guns. The buys have come through. Mitha on the mic. So what's the offering? Here's the opener. Bang. And from there, round pretty tough to get back into for Liquid.
It's a Twist death. It's just a tough one. He was in the smoke. I think it was a reaction on his keyboard and exposes himself to Dexter. So yeah, 7-0. He's been definitely making a strong case for himself as a fragging IGL, most definitely up there.
Dexter not burning to the molly.
Oh, wow, that's a smoke one tap.
Yeah, he just got absolutely wreckaroonied. I was saying he wasn't burning to the molly, so he was standing stoic at car.
That was maybe all part of his plan.
Ah,
all
Jesus.
part of his master plan.
That must have been wild. Well, there's one back in the opening kill column. So an entry for Yakinda, one that I don't think he even meant to get. But not rotating. FlyQuest have kept 3 towards A.
Interesting approach here. Ins with that mid-smoke down, stays active for Boiler, and a couple of shots upon the fade will dip out. What's Alistair's AWP doing? Is he just holding Balk? Yeah, okay, Slither, or rather, Sliver gap.
Both work. Gaps have to be pretty small for Snakes to get through.
Yeah, thank you.
45 seconds, and Liquid really haven't gotten up to a whole lot. This stack's still towards A. FlyQuest, right players, right positions.
35 seconds. The pressure becomes a bit more on Liquid's side of the court.
Going back to
this
B.
is a very late call.
And Inns is rotating now as well.
Dexter's got nothing to block him. He's just going to be sitting sandbags, taking a head-to-head duel with Yakinda.
I hate this. Now they're going back to A again.
Oh, messy. Yakinda does put Dexter down, tries to come in, but there's nothing else behind that.
There's 12 seconds.
Liaz and Alistair, one shot can change it, and he hits one. Draws fire, no one's looking. Liaz on the Vespa, they come running into the crossfire. Nothing to celebrate for Liquid. What was that?
It's bad. That's what that was. Well, why between two minds about what site you're going to hit so late into the round? Like, absolutely no conviction. You took no space. You essentially did nothing. You got a freebie opener, which I guess we're about to... Well, we're not even going to catch the freebie opener. It was that long ago. It happened within the first 15 seconds of the round, and then we sat, we waited, we did nothing, and then we ran into the blender.
Well played by Alistair as well. Combination with Liaz gets that shot. Knew he had to play active.
Liquid aren't playing with any ball.
Okay, yeah, no, they tried to turn up the heat here. They tried to go aggressive. It's resulted in a nice opening kill for FlyQuest. Yakinda worse for wear. Twist watching from the grave. That is rough. This Inferno pick from FlyQuest starting to make a whole lot more sense now. Looking well drilled. Protocols in place.
Well, it's fortunate when the opponent comes in with no conviction.
Yeah, sure. That's fair. Oh, he's tracking. He has an idea that there is a sight line over this half wall. Smoke blocking him for now. What? He lost his boost. He lost his footstool. Yakinda gets knocked down by Dexter on a smoke spam.
This is going to be a 6-1 start unless they can turn a 3v5 around.
Yeah, and bombs at T-spawn, so I don't see many ways in. You can see, look at the flashing red icons. That tells you they're playing jiggle smoke defense.
What, save again? What are you guys going to do? just walk around the map looking at each other again for another 45 seconds.
JKS maybe get something better than a Mac 10 and save. Yeah, Naf's heading score. Naf is heading score.
This is terrible, Liquid.
Not what I was expecting today.
Not what I was expecting either. Like, what? Okay, you come in, you're heavy favorites. I know FlyQuest have played great CS. There's no doubt about that. There's no conversation about that. That's what happened yesterday. They played their absolute best CS. But right now, Liquid are playing like a bunch of bitches. Like, get in the server and start. You are better players. Like, and if you're not, you're not justifying your paycheck then. You're part of one of the top orgs. Right now, the type of CS they're playing is scared. I don't know what we're seeing. I still can't piece together a 4v5 man advantage that early in the round, and you still don't finish until 12 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, no, that's hard to explain. That is hard to explain. I think that's what Myther is going to try and digest right now.
Well, if he's in the strat book reading out a strat, then I think he's looking in the wrong area.
No, I think that's notes. I think he's just going, right, boys, you've done this, you've done that, and you've done that. It's the same way you just have.
Just whack him in the back of the head and say, hey, let's go.
Finds himself directly talking to Twist, or at least in his general vicinity. It's 2 tack pauses in just 7 rounds of play.
Yeah, let's play some Counter-Strike. That's what I'd be saying. What are we talking kill disparity-wise? Naf, 0. Twists, 1. Ultimate, 0. JKS, 5. Yakinda, 5. You have 2 players yet to frag. We're 7 rounds into the game.
Yeah, well, there's a distinct lack of the individuals there. I mean, Twist didn't get a chance to play this one, just caught out by the double HE. Dexter with a well-placed bullet. Yeah, frustrations for Twist. It's early days in his best of 3. Just test his tenacity. See if he can bounce back. Let's get into an aggressive CT smoke off the back of a timeout from your opponent. That's cheeky, that's disruptive, and so was that attempt. Twist walked through the smoke. Nice incendiary from Alistair to limit his smoke push possibilities. Now a clear, or rather a HE. Bit of both. Ouch, well done. The second nade is lovely. Ali leaves one for him. Double nade, second finds damage onto Twist. He can't seem to avoid them right now. Put onto 22 points of health, a 4-man stack. They're in the right place again. Flash mid. That was the bomb carrier ultimate, luckily tucked.
They are flowing right now, aren't they?
They're looking good.
Everything they're doing,
it's like,
seems to be working. All right, Twist, you've got a couple soldiers behind you. There's another flash, there's another fight.
The double flash, the double HE, everything is just perfectly in place, and they're in the right place once more. Dexter's got conviction, he's had extra smokes, Twist low HP, opts for ultimate Zorp off the dead hands of Roland.
Guys, you want to save again?
I mean...
Guys, should we save again? Let's save again.
What else are you supposed to do?
Look for a
walk
fight?
into this crossfire? Ali's close,
Team flash?
Inz will swing off the contact. Oh my god, it feels horrible. It feels bleak. And Alistair's just saying, nothing here, nothing mid.
Oh, I can't believe what we're watching.
7-1. FlyQuest, after narrowly, missing out of elimination at the Asian RMR, let's not forget, forced into the lower bracket early, forced into a best of 3 versus Drillers, into a best of 3 versus Lin Vision, and they get through it.
This is a clinic right now.
And now they've come into the opening stage, bro, and they're 2-0, making a strong case for Inferno to go their way.
And this is exactly what the games felt like yesterday, right? Like the level of domination that they put on Complexity, who I don't think were ready for Anubis whatsoever, which is kind of baffling to me. Right, then they go up against Big on Nuke, and that was another absolute schooling. They started T side, they had 9 T rounds.
Brilliant wallbang from Dexter. I first saw that from Zantares. Wonder if Dexter's done the same. Perfect lineup, perfect wallbang, early opening once more. Will Ultimate get a frag with his AWP on this T side? He's feeling like...
Will Ultimate get a frag? Yeah, actually, let's start there.
Okay, short. Ali gonna go for a bedroom aggress? This is cheeky. Naf is receiving, no way. Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect today, as he was yesterday. Dexter down though, hang on, there's a conversation to be had, but Inz is here. Inz is here the whole time. They started 3B. You're not ready for 2. You're not ready for both. Inz is baiting Vexite. Inz is baiting his whole team. No one's ready. No one's ready. Oh! Destroys them with a double. FlyQuest are in that flow state. And it's Liquid that looks static and solid.
Get them out of here, pack their bags. FlyQuest can't put a foot wrong. Opening kills, multi-frags. 8 rounds is theirs unless JKS can win a 1v3.
Ali's holding. Ali connects! That is a beautiful round from FlyQuest. The Aubrey opens it up, he closes it down and ins. He's in the right place. What a beautiful loose piece. Maneuvering around the map. He's been on A when he's needed. He's in B when he's needed as well. Is that a read?
Yeah, well, at the moment, FlyQuest are in God form. He just massacres 3, all headshots with the AK-47.
Look at their composure, bro. I've never
they're
seen
not
it.
Normally they'd be going nuts.
I've never seen them act this way.
They're staying stoic. Dexter, he's brought the flavor.
Oh, little bit of a warning shot to Ali's face. A Tech 9 ding through the smoke. And now they're pacey. They're pacey. They want to punish here. They've got the right call, the right idea. Liaz and Ali still gets one. Naf, good trade. Important trade. Twist. Aussie. He gets himself the double. Make it 3 for Liaz. Nice long range from Yakinda. Can't convert. Wow, they had the right idea there. There was 2 players transitioning, dinked up at the start, but still they can't break through.
They both did well, didn't they? Alistair getting one and going down. Great work from him.
Liaz.
Yeah, the adjustment into the second, baby. Let's keep this train rolling. 3rd tactical timeout from Liquid in the first half.
Unreal. Unbelievable.
They are getting absolutely dumpstered.
You chose to start on the attack. You want to dictate the pace? Okay.
You ain't dictating shit right now.
They've got full domination of this half. 9-1. 3 timeouts burned in 10 rounds of play.
This is brutal to watch.
I mean, it's beautiful to watch if you're FlyQuest fan. But also, wow, that is an absurd double. But also, as any Counter-Strike fan who's been watching FlyQuest's journey, you know, the Australian Counter-Strike journey over these years of just trips and stumbles and close but no cigar, the dialogue, it got old. We got bored of telling and hearing the same story from Australian Counter-Strike. But it seems the story is changing. New chapters being written before our very eyes by FlyQuest in Shanghai. Dexter Anti gets away. Nice work. It anticipates that they are going to take some fights, and he brings the fight. What a play! Nice from JKS. Peeks out the AWP. Ultimate hits his first frag.
First frag.
Bucking the trend. Can they buck the trend? Goodness, what are you doing? Gets aggressive in mid. Finds Nav. Catches him lacking. JKS could be next victim if they do this with a flash. Yep. JKS not blind. Ins. Ready for this head-to-head. Oh, and JKS, he's doing everything he can for Liquid in this one. He's opened up the A site, forces Alia's pivot. He stays static, doesn't take space, so now it's weird. Twist is indecisive. 50 seconds, so they've got lots of time to kind of let this one simmer. Liaz is re-clearing. Is JKS going to be ready for him tucked like this? Ooh, it's a good play from Liaz, you know. It's a good play from Liaz if he gets his timing right. If he gets his timing right, the crowd anticipating the same.
If they go long, he might have a multi. Twist is going through.
Liaz gets one. Can he hold the second? Twist down to what? 6 HP.
Winnable clutch.
It's a winnable clutch for Vexite. He's got 3 and 3. He hasn't had to be doing anything so far. A passenger up until this point. But now he can be the driver of a 10-1 lead if he can come up clutch. Uses his HE to do damage, just flash and push. Okay, they're not. Oh! Flashed off! Twist is low HP. Liaz put him onto 6. Ooh, Twist turns it, gets the chance! And last bullet in the mag! Saves Liquid for a second. Is it just a moment's respite, or can they rustle up a 3-9 half? This was brilliant from Dexter. Loved his aggressions. JKS hit some great shots as well. Ultimate hit his first. Love the repeat from Ins. It's JKS though winning some very important duels, and Liaz just unable to finish his meal onto Twist. That free fire was everything.
It's been raining opening kills for FlyQuest. They've only dropped 2 in this first half of play. Let's see if Liquid can make it that 3rd. Final round, first half.
He's mad. He's mad. He's blind. He's dead. Nearly the double. Vexite finds the rebuttal, gets out. That nade's designed for you, Ins. Oh no, but they expose, it clears the smoke, it hit the curb. Misplay, sure. Oh, and that one, 2 from Nav. Just walking through the smoke, and Ali collects. How quickly this round has fallen apart, and now Twist throws caution to the wind. A leg shot hit just through the corner from Ali. He's hitting everything right now. Those P250 bullets are not far off of the mark. Twist has gotten across and will opt for a search into ruins. Ali anticipating this. Twist tries to cut noise, but they know they've got him trapped. The only potential now with Ali's positioning is he's gone CT, but they won't worry about that. 35 seconds. Twist hoping for an overplay, but this is the new FlyQuest. They don't overplay.
Round's done, mate.
They don't. They've played it to perfection.
This round is done.
Nothing for him here. He won't even get the bomb plant.
Even if he does, look at the util for the retake. This is so... Yeah, where are you going? Dead. It doesn't matter.
Headshot.
Doesn't matter.
It matters if you peek, Leah. Swings in. Twist, valiant attempt.
The only way he's winning that round is if Liaz fights and he hits the one tap.
Oh.
There was no opportunity to go back and plant that bomb.
There was a chance. He fakes it 4 seconds. And Liaz does oblige. He gives him the fight. Bloody hell. Valiant attempt from Twist in the end.
So what, 2 rounds in the first half. This is indicative of the story of this opening stage for Liquid so far. They started slow. They had to come back against Cloud9. It was 9-3 first half. They were on the T side. They flicked over to the C2. They put in a strong defense. Against Wildcard, they almost fumbled the bag for the second time. They played them during the RMR. They had a massive lead first half, and then they ended up losing it in overtime. Well, it wasn't the same yesterday. But now, another slow start. They're going to have to try and bite back into this game, and it is going to be a hell of a comeback.
Yeah. Little nerve-wracking there for FlyQuest. You can see there was a little bit, putting it mildly. And now, you know Dexter's been in the lab. You know he's cooked up a pistol.
JKS tasked with soloing A. Just jumping, spotting for any information he can. 4 players set up on B. Yakinda the point man. Scuttle the smoke forward on middle. Plenty of options available. That means that mid to B, JKS cannot report what's happening. And it looks like they're about to bear down on his site. This will have to be an A retake because Liquid aren't moving. Yakinda's searching for info now, sure, but it's going to be too late. They'll already be in.
5 Australians versus 1 on the A site. JKS does hit some shots. They now have his position noted, and he's running out of chances. Hits a nice headshot, keeping the restraint, knowing his ammo was low, but he goes 1 undone. Retake, as you discussed, is going to be on. Nav has the kit and a flash. It's all about that flash. Delayed plant by the kill from JKS. He actually found the bomb carrier, so buys more time for them to get into position for this. Where's Nav going to flash? How are they going to push? Short spotted. Vexite noted. In the pit. Crossfire established between Liaz and Vexite. To break through, it's going to take some brute force. Nav's flash seems cocked. Here it comes. Does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Liaz does go down. Alistair and In still hit theirs. Now there's a chance onto Yakinda. Oh, good shot, but all the same, it's up to Twist. Nice one. Go! Can he come up front? Yes, he can. Twist delivers a reinvigorating pistol, a necessary pistol. That one felt compulsory. And I have to give credit to Yakinda on that second as well. He gets only 1 frag on the pistol, but the adjustment into pit, there was a little bit of caution from that Vexite engagement. There, that one right there. Building into the clutch.
This is huge, right? That shot on Ins is massive, and then he's able to correct into Alistair. So, good shooting for Twists.
And an economical forced upon them. Actually, a bit of a deco
Well, even with the plant, FlyQuest are aware of their lead, right? We could have seen them quite clearly just force in, but they've opted for the safe approach, and Liquid are mad. Liquid are angry. They do not like being made to look like fools. And Naf on the offensive.
He loves an SMG, does Naf.
Oh, remember we cast a game with him recently on the T side of this very map. He had a Mac 10 every round bar one by choice.
Yeah, didn't get much of that.
And the one that he didn't have the Mac 10, I think he didn't get any kills with the AK, so.
100% Mac 10.
MacFly, we were calling him.
Pretty good.
Counter-terrorists win.
Guns are back out. It's unlikely that SMG is going to do too much. Oh, actually, it's been thrown over to Yakinda, so Naf doesn't get his chance with it. But up against the full AKs, full buy. Everything they need.
Aggression again?
Okay, be ready for this. Nice HE at the doorstep of Dexter. Goes down to Twist. No one's looking. Lovely work from a Liquid. A hyper-aggressive start to their CT campaign. One after another. They push through. They're poking holes. They're getting under the FlyQuest skin.
Look at this.
Look at it push. Oh, this is some disrespect in the face of adversity.
Where was this Liquid in the first half?
Yeah, but Vexite has punished a couple. Doesn't have the health to make a round out of it, but we'll try and make it as costly, try and put them back in their place as best he can. It's almost like they just said at the half what you've been saying since the start.
Yeah.
We're better individually. Let's show it.
Which they should be. Right now, Vexite with what I would consider an unwinnable situation.
I'm happy to agree with you there.
In fact, he already got 2 kills for his troubles. That ain't too shabby. We'll see if he can get any more, but this is likely to become a 10-5 scoreline with another partial available with the loss bonuses for FlyQuest. A little bit messy there, but no harm, no foul.
Take the CT molly. There's a CT molly underneath you.
3,400 will be injected right now into the bank balance. So, yeah, like I said, it should be a partial. But the key here is Liquid took all 3 tactical timeouts in the first half. FlyQuest have 3. And really, it's just about winning one of these break rounds that'll ruin the economy of Liquid to get you back in and in a winning position. So there's no crazy dramas right this second, but there will be in about 2 to 3 rounds time. So with this is the perfect opportunity for one of these pocket strats that you should be working on in the lead up to an event like this, right? We're talking Tech 9s, Mac 10s with some light util. Either something pacey that'll catch them off guard or something poppy with a good rally of flashes, knowing with the tendencies of the positions that your opponents like to hold. But if Liquid bring this back, I know we're still far away from it, but we may as well humor the possibility. It'll be crazy for their confidence. Deep mid smoke applied. Very light as far as the investments are concerned for FlyQuest. Alistair will be able to bring out the AWP into the next. They've all, or most, have armor around their investments.
Okay, so mid smoke as you go for a bit of an apps crawl, hoping to keep Ultimate and JKS busy, but JKS, a well-drilled apps player.
Twist has actually just rotated over towards B. So JKS and Ultimate do need to lock this down. It will be 2v5.
Smoke is going to be well timed, but they're
ahead of it.
And now JKS is going to get messy.
There he is.
Run. Ultimate, big moment to test him, and he does only deliver the 2. Alistair wins it out, and now an aggressive deagle overlooked. Twist gets caught in transition. Oh dear. FlyQuest, a half buy, still can go wrong. Yakinda. Oh! Loses his life to the Inns dig, a double. Disgusting.
That tells me they knew exactly what was going to happen off the basis of that smoke. Because Twist rotated away immediately, and Inns didn't even worry about assisting with the A site trades. He was literally running towards CT spawn to deal and stunt the rotation. So that's what I was saying, either something like really fast to catch them off, or something to deal with the tendencies. Mid-smoke lands, Twists, rotates. 2 on the site, you catch a perfect timing, and you punish. 11 for FlyQuest, and it's a great round to win. Sure, they'll be able to buy again, but it'll be touch and go. Yakinda's going to be lighter on. Ultimate can get the orb. There might be some key pieces of utility missing. this one right here.
Oh, I mean, it's just...
This one's beautiful too.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for JKS in that situation because of the timing.
Yeah, the flashbang is that as well. He kind of saw it coming. He knew his fate was sealed. He just had to do as much as he could before he got overrun. It's a big round for FlyQuest to post as your first T round.
Yeah, and you can see the money for Yakinda is the one that's teetering. SMG, good weapon for the job. Ins flash through as part of the rally and wins out the fight. Another opener for FlyQuest. Ins playing some inspired CS at the moment, 15-9, but everybody contributing. A full team effort. Aussies just 2 rounds away from picking up their map choice. Anubis next. Well, this time Twist isn't going to be rotating away from the A site, so the Canadian with some poor reads of the situation. At B execute right now, NAF is playing retake.
Just wants to go. Dexter's reading them like a book right now. No one's shooting at us. No one other than the CT player was spamming us. This is our site.
Are they going to go? If they go, okay, go for it now.
Oh, wow, that's a crazy one to actually hit. How many players go for that and do nothing with it? Naf's actually nailed it. Through a smoke, through the box. Finds himself the 4v4, the equalizing frag. Now we've got some chaos imminent. Must-win round for Liquid. Oh, and a nice find. Alistair catches the AWPer down on the retake, excuse me. Naf 9 bullets, are they going back?
Yeah, they should have been saving, right? The fact that Naf got the kill, I think it lulled them into this. They might all go down. Liaz with the double, can't get the triple, but Ins can. And everything taken away, money in the bin, map should be theirs. Alistair knows what that means. See you later.
Yeah, it's almost like Naf's frag forced them to have a look at it, but it just resulted in you losing everything.
Look at that position from Alistair. You don't see an he's essentially standing in the middle of the open. He's only able to do that because CT is completely blocked.
Yeah.
This is another game where they are absolutely throwing their opponent around the server. There has only been a few spots of respite for Liquid. They are getting owned.
Ins, he's on the warpath again. Finds Yakinda an opportunity up to the SMG, but a nice flash. Good work. Ins finds Yakinda with the flame. Does go down to the Nafly SMG, so pivots back. Must-win round for Liquid with nothing more than a rifle on JKS.
And they full gambled A. And right now the bomb's going B. They have to play for info. You have to fight mid, right? You can't just sit on your haunches. You literally need to be searching. They are, but they're still going to be too late. Like, look how infested the B bomb site is right now. And then look at the utility remaining for FlyQuest. We're talking 3 smokes. They've just used the molly. They got flashes. At this moment, they hear nothing. So at a certain point, you're going to say, well, banana's going to be an issue. That's Vexite's problem.
What a smoke. Vexite just tucks in, hoping to be overlooked. No, and Liquid lose out on 2. Vexite relays the information. They know where they're coming from. FlyQuest pick, and they are soaring high, 12-5, soon to be 13. Alistair puts the cherry on top, and Nafly to fall. Liquid owned on
the magic number of 13 in this map. That you will start to see a level of celebration that maybe we hadn't up until this point, because it's going to be hard to contain yourself. To beat quality opponents to qualify for the top 16, that is a feeling not like many others.
I saw Ali practicing this one on his screen. And they're testing Vexite on this B main position. Nice quick click out of Yakinda. Twists trying to provide support. How is he still alive? Yeah, finally falls to Ins. Ultimate's rotated through. Couple of mistaps from the Temple players. They use that smoke, but JKS will punish. And actually running into the deaths. One by one, they fall. Ultimate, he's got more kills on this pistol than he did on the T side of Inferno.
All right, well, that's a pretty damn good start, isn't it? Anubis feeling like home territory for Liquid. And understandably so, it was their map choice. But this is a map that Twist wanted to put at the tippy top of their map pool. They've had some good results on this, wins against Na'Vi. A force buy without the plan.
Yeah, is that going to catch them off guard, and will they get anything done? Let's find out.
Well, this is it, right? You'd expect teams to be eco in a scenario like this, but the fact that they have gone in, maybe, just maybe, there'll be an over peak.
So now, as soon as that util lands, you're going to realize something's up.
Yeah, definitely a bit more than just Glocks.
How about a Galil? How about a Deagle headshot? Ultimate down. Yakinda finds Liaz on his B aggress. That's a huge opportunity to destabilize them, and that smoke as well, sowing further seeds of doubt. Ali at least retrieves the bomb.
Another one, a chance.
Ooh, Twist down as well. Just the one and done. 2 rifles fall. It was the 2 M4s. Retrievable, sure. Especially with that smoke down.
Still a few more problems than they had expected, though. So now as it's MP9s versus Deagles, if, well, the Aussies shoot straight up, the firepower of the MP9 not going to matter too much. So we'll see who gets their finger to the trigger first. Grabbing the Galil, Dexter on his mid-jaunts. We've seen this plenty of times before. Does he play first or they contact A? That's the question right now.
It's either JKS or NAF next contact. Dexter, oh, he had his chance. NAF was in transition, but the moving accuracy of the MP9 aids him. Nice conversion. Liquid take the second round, repel the force buy, and doing so with the SMGs.
They really done well done there from Justin. Good understanding of the situation. And now it will be the eco for FlyQuest. Yeah, Dexter, that could have gone either way, couldn't it? Fortunate scenes for NAF as, well, there you go. They weather the storm. They get themselves what should be an easy 3rd round conversion. There's smoke lobbed out from NAF, so I want to show a little bit of face.
Is it going to be through Con? Looks like Yakinda's head in that direction. NAF as well.
Smoked off, though.
Just going to push it? No, not interested in giving away an SMG to the potential for Deegs. Dark smoke is going to be... Ooh, actually, Ultimate's going to clash with Dexter here. Way more than he was expecting. He's already pushed out of B. They're taking some liberties on B so far. We saw Yakinda do so. Now it's Ultimate. Some nice proactivity from our CT side here from Team Liquid.
A lot of the map called clear at this point. Well, as they ping-pong back between main and Con, it looks like they will be either getting flanked or getting shredded by Yakinda because Ultimate hasn't stopped. That nade
draws attention, make sure everyone's looking away. Actually, someone is attending to it. Alistair, it's a Glock headshot.
Coming in, boys, the water's warm.
Oh, Liaz, nice movement to try and pull the crosshair away from ends, but Yakinda handles that brilliantly. Triple kill from Yakinda. And it's time for the guns. Alistair gets that T-side AWP out. Likely going to be tasked with just holding B main aggressions at the start of things, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I am curious though, because even that eco round that they had, they were still prepared for a Liquid aggression. They threw a flash through the mid window to flash the com player, and they all peered out of that smoke. So there's an idea behind everything FlyQuest are doing at the moment, which is a very, very good sign. T-stairs smoke once more. 2 SMGs that they have to tussle with.
What's Dexter up to? Is he walking through this on his own? Just burrows in for now, finds that window position as a happy middle ground. Alistair finds an opening.
See how ready they are to pounce on these moves?
Oh, Alistair's ready for that one. He's even ready for more. JKS is forced backwards. The fact you've killed Ultimate pushing out A main, he knows there's going to be another. So indications of the setup. Vince is going to ask questions of JKS. Dexter is forced to extinguish just to maintain his life and health. Twist cheats A. Yeah, JKS spotted. Yeah, if he exposes to Heaven, though, Twist has got his number. JKS pulls his cross set. Perfect. Perfect team play.
Should react B off of that, though. You've seen 2 on the site.
Yeah, but smoke. Oh, and Dexter, the gap of that smoke he threw for the extinguish. Now Alistair catches another. Alistair's racked up a triple kill with his T-side AWP. JKS in limbo, 50 seconds, and it looks like Ali was rejoining in B. JKS is ahead of the play. Oh, we could be seeing the Savage in action.
They know he could be here.
They're very loud about this. Alistair, this is his shot. Vexite, he knows where he is. JKS down to Vexite. Wins the head-to-head, maintains the AWP that did find 3 kills in that one. It's between the two of them, Vexite and Ali, getting it done.
Oof, yeah, that's the clear of the smoke. There was a flash at the same time, so again, just very prepared. Knowing with these SMGs, there's likely to be something aggressive from Team Liquid. It felt like the Commonwealth on the other side, the Canadians and the Aussie in combination had done enough. And Vexite, well, he'll be chatting some shit to Justin about that one in the pugs in the future, I'll tell you that much. But was just a bit of a bonus there for Liquid. FlyQuest, worst for wear. They're the ones with Galils aplenty.
Same HE clear, flashes and... Oh, ultimate's gone. Dexter just wins a head-to-head just like that. What?
Yep.
Galil v AWP? Is that how it's supposed to go?
Yeah, that's the one that was written in the Counter-Strike Bible all those years ago.
That's a crazy one.
Yeah, Ultimate's been more missed than hit today, that's for sure. Well, Liquid haven't opted for a gamble or a reaggress just yet. Sticking to their guns, 2B, 1 mid, 1A.
Okay, Ali's in this power position now. If Naf over-jiggles this, if Yukinda the same. Oh, timing just gets across. Oh, spotted him. Spotted him. Alistair, warning shot hits him. God, those flashes are going to be frustrating. Yukinda just blind. And out they come. Bursting into the site for the double. Vexite breaks through. That's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, I love the way they establish that space, right? So as soon as you know that they're less likely to peek because of the AWP, Liaz smokes off left side sight. He also flashes in to force them passive. The molly towards Ninja, then flashes Ninja so that your players coming through Con are able to sweep into that fight, which is normally traditionally extremely awkward. And they might take everything away. Vexite, 4 in the round, a thing of beauty.
Beautiful indeed. FlyQuest string together a couple. They're not going to have any financial woes as they did with the Galils, but hey, the Galil worked quite nicely for Dexter. What is that? It's a missed shot.
Yeah, how?
A missed shot from Ultimate. It's a very wide swing from Dexter. I really am inspired by the flash layering to facilitate the con push.
Well, they just made it look so simple, right?
Yeah, but I like the details you added. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. With the AWP posted it, you are kind of corralled towards Glyph, then the molly, then the flash, then the con presence. It really makes the site feel small.
Hero M4 in the mix.
Okay, is that Yukinda just trying to be disruptive?
Well, they use him as the pointy end of the spear. When they want something aggressive, they'll send him to A. They do the same when he's traditionally over towards B.
Oh, gosh, commits to a labored spray, but gets away with a nice one. Inns goes down empty-handed. Dexter, look at the space he has taken. He suspects it's a 3-2 division of CT Labor.
Oh, I like this. It has to be a risk, right? He knows, and he's going to come through. JK's going to be punching his... Ooh.
Yeah, nice restraint, because they've got util. Like, let's make it easier for Dexter. Yukinda had the rifle. He heard the USP, so he knows it was 2A. They're doing that smoke again.
Yeah, I think he landed at this. Yeah, he landed at this time round. So they're in.
Dexter has the cam rotate. There's nothing for you here.
2 smokes available as well. Hey, you're pinned between 2 right now. For Yukinda, he's definitely better off saving. The others could give it a bit of a look for damage. Oof. Twist and Dexter don't know how close they are until they do. Dexter onto Twists. And that should be the round sorted. Have to tie things up 3-3. Take a quick little gander what's going on. We have Rare Adam taking on Fnatic on the A stream right now with Harry and Hugo. That is an elimination game. Loser of that will be sent home in last place from the opening stage. The 24th place team. Unfortunately, someone has to have that attested to their name. It's just taking a look at the veto over there. You get yourself some Ancient and Inferno, and then Vertigo's the 3rd in Decider if it is required. So whack that one on another device and keep this one posted, because right now we might have history in the making. All right, well, Liquid took their eco to get their buy. No ultimate AWP to get Galiled in the face. A kit for Naf, but util relatively light on for the CTs. A 1-2-2 start, so only 1 defender towards B being Naf. Heavier towards A again is Yakinda, right? This is what I'm talking about. They always will use him as the aggressive piece.
Nice damage onto Dexter this time. Twist avoids the brunt of that HE damage back.
I'm just looking at the radar, right? If Yakinda doesn't go aggressive soon, the round's over.
Nah. Breaks the smoke, exposes Liaz, nails the headshot, does go down to Vexai.
They're already in, there's nobody else here.
It's a retake setup. Trying to break through. I mean, it's a big one from Twist to at least bring Dexter down. Bomb goes down, plant for Con.
Well, he'll be pillar, which is a strong position to...
Dude, they got 2 Molotovs. If they get them in well-timed... Whoa, that's brave. Alistair just posts up, catches Yakinda, lacking.
Save.
Easy as that. 4 consecutive T-side rounds here from FlyQuest. They are still playing their game their way, and it looks good.
Yeah, I don't know if Dexter read that situation and knew that they were going to go for a heavy lean, but it was a 2-2-1 as mentioned, and Naf, the only one on the site, even got the opening kill. It's just the response time. And Dexter, we highlighted his head-to-head against Elige on this map in middle. Think about how many times he exploited. He caught Elige off guard. I think in their first like 3 or 4 exchanges, Dexter got the better of him. If he has Twist under his thumb as well, and sure, it wasn't Twist who died there in middle rotating, but it is Twist's responsibility. Damn.
Nice try from Naf, but like you said, Vexai was already there. Full focus from FlyQuest. They are, I mean, so very close to making a dream reality here.
And I feel you and I do this every time, and I am starting to sound like a bit of a broken record, so sorry for the people who listen to our casts frequently, but again, it is very important to note what we're looking for on the sides of the map, right? So you know if you're headed in the right direction. Now, the fact that Liquid already have 3, if they can get themselves up to 5 rounds, that should be quite a decent haul to carry into the second half and get business done. For FlyQuest, well, 7 or 8 is likely what they're looking for. So right now, you would say that even though FlyQuest have the round lead, Liquid are the ones who are probably in the better position, but that can change quite quickly, especially if this streak of rounds continues. And there is a lot of residual cash for Alistair and Vexite going forward, so there's a couple of buys for FlyQuest available.
Nice little nade damage, chips away at ins on rugs. JKS throws that one out successfully. Ins returns the favor with 2 flashes that force JKS to acknowledge the potential. Yeah, you're not peeking that one, Ali. Not missing much today. Bit of a standoff between Yakinda and Liaz as Liaz knows they can slip out. Oh, and he catches him with a jumping inaccuracy.
You should never jump up like that if you're pushing B.
It's a free frag for Liaz.
Like, exactly. So Yakinda's assumed it's unattended, all the players playing in the little pizza corner just ahead, but I feel like it's the death sentence to make a move like that. If Liaz clears, he should have the drop on Nap too.
Oh, he's done it. Double kill, his first 2 contributions, and it's round defining. There is no way you can fight back unless Ultimate hits a multi. Ultimate, oh, he's surrounded, begging for help. Somebody bail me out, gets 1, gets another. That's the multi-kill, but could have been 3, should have been perhaps, needed to be.
Yeah, I'm usually not like very critical of a player decision making. I just feel like Yakinda there jumping up. It's the most ill-advised way to go for that push. Like that hang time, that's all it takes for a bullet to be right between the eyes.
Yeah, and the box is too low so that you can't like do the crouch release for quicker accuracy.
Yeah, a bit of a curious one there from Yakinda. Great work from Liaz.
Yeah, I mean,
5-3.
He's not got the most glamorous task on this T side, but those are the rounds.
It's hugely important. Exactly. When they come your way, you need to deliver, and he has been able to do so right there and then.
Massive. Massive stuff from Liaz, and it's going to reside Liquid to what? Taking 5 on the trot. A map down, 5 consecutive.
Hey, here's a positive.
Go on.
At least the loss bonus is still playing in their favor, which means they can keep buying with the saves.
Woo! That's cool.
It's better to have something than nothing.
Yes, yes, silver lining for sure. That's the Yakinda jump up. chat has been discussing. Lovely. Finally, the second was round defining as we discussed, but yeah, ultimately, he really gave it a good go. Alistair hits a quick scope to ensure that third doesn't happen. Dexter's calling a good game here on this T side. It's looking like the whole team's on the same page, singing from the same hymn sheet.
If they try another A split or an A finish, be the right call.
Break? They want to really keep Twist on his toes, don't they? Okay, double molly with the HE break. Oh, it's so well timed. He stands in the flames and delivers. Twist finds a solution, solves the puzzle. Bullets find him eventually. Liaz knew he had to be trapped. Good comms from FlyQuest as they do find the response. The late trade puts us into a 4 versus 4.
And this is where the key for FlyQuest has been. They've stayed cool, calm, and collected. Not just hustling, not just trying to take space. They're doing it as a team, and because of that, keeping the pressure on. Retooling for a B execute, a mid push. Here we go. Something inspired from Liquid. Oh, did he see the barrel?
I think so. Didn't react to it. Vexite's even considering it was a bit of play. Now they've heard the push. Nap. Down. Good awareness from Inns. Yakinda has managed to capture. JKS will find them both. Unprepared for a second. After Naf goes down, the bait was perfect.
They didn't just sit on their haunches and let the game come to them. Liquid actually got up and did something. And that all started with Twists. He had a choice to make. The second Molotov piece later than the window molly, allowing for Dexter's scaling. He either forces the player back and he gets to catch them in rotation, or forces them forward. Twist into the fight, gets the opener traded, sure, but it's the follow-up from Liquid. And now it's a tactical timeout as Urcast with a patented pace. There's a thing or two to say. The streak has been broken. Now I'm just trying to think, like, in terms of adjustment, because you just called like 5 really good rounds. Wow, running and gunning, that looked funny, didn't it? And In's not expecting the other of JKS, and by the time it's realized and communicated, it's too little too late. So this little camera angle there. Okay, so it appears off the back of the timeout, they want to go heavier towards A, try and punish JKS. Because right now, again. Okay, the tide's changed on this mid space, hasn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. And they won't even get the late trade onto Twist this time. Liaz further behind. JKS tested. Oh,
Flash at each other.
Oh, JKS has full vision. Oh, that's the JKS special. You come knocking on A main, you get handed your ass. A double kill. Puts that AK to good use. Molotov will force him out. But he gets away scot-free. Alistair unable to punish.
And that's heads up CS there that Team Liquid have come out on top of both of the key fights. So JKS and Twist in combination, even though it was just Twist with a 1v1. JKS' little, as you said, special. His spray control always been something of beauty.
I mean, I think I've seen, you know, I'm running out of fingers to count the amount of times JKS has been tested on A main, and he will deliver the double, the multi. Not against Alistair. So there is a plant at least in the 2v5.
How can Liquid screw this one up?
I don't know if it's possible.
Twist is low. If they get a multi off of this.
Spotted him. Oh! That's filthy.
Cheeky.
That's very cheeky from Twist.
Liaz 1v4. This one needs to be a showstopper.
Oh, they've already naded him. Wide swing. Twist takes 3. 2 of those with 10 HP. That's his round. Showing us what he's capable of as an individual. Yeah, and I mean, what Elige couldn't do is put Dexter in his pocket in mid. Twist doing what Elige couldn't. In many ways.
And he's standing and, yeah, he's standing and banging, right? Like he's not dropping back. He's not giving the space now. He's actually saying, hey, I am better. And I think that was what was lacking from Inferno. And by the time they realized it on the CT side, it was too little too late. That is cheeky as all hell there from Twist.
I mean, it's still heavy.
Yeah, and FlyQuest lose this, they're going to have no money for the final round. So this is a great tipping of the tables for Team Liquid.
Might try this flash play again. Not with the smoke down like that. Very nice. Deep smoke, gonna limit their pushes through it. You can see that it's just held by Yakinda comfortably. Ultimate's going for a one-man push. Well, Liaz is regularly holding this passive so as to not be exposed to this exact clear. Unless he goes for a timing peek and has his chance. Missed opportunity, but damage inflicted. Ultimate, 69 points of health.
Well, now FlyQuest going to move on. Hustling for space and control. Smoked off for a moment. Twist to be flashed through the doors. Nobody home.
Twist isn't getting the fights he wants.
40 seconds, though. Time pressure will become the biggest issue for FlyQuest.
Yeah, it is becoming a bit of an issue. Ali's bringing the bomb back. Ins to join through Con. 30 seconds. Ultimate realizes it's likely going to be the B finish. Here we go. Smoke start to land in the sight. Flash for the AWP to peek it off. And Vexite now needs to... Oh, wow. Ali's got a smoke bang. What? Now the molly on Glyph. Yakinda, he could be cleared by Alistair here. Front of the pillar. Front of the pillar. Oh, my God! Liaz!
His feet weren't on the ground!
A fully airborne headshot. That's just nonsense. Wait,
Someone check his shoes!
Oh, my God. They get the bomb down with a second to spare. Oh, Lord almighty.
Is JK's going for this? Liaz and Alistair are both low. He's still hanging about. Oh!
Okay, smoke spam, jumping headshots, a second to plant. Ali with a smoke bang. Everything aligned for FlyQuest.
How did Ali get that
I
kill?
don't know. Let's find out.
Oh!
Pointy elbows.
He's ahead of the pack.
Yep, just like we expected. He gave it a look, but yeah, you know, with his smoko vision.
Well, what are you meant to do if you're JKS in that scenario, huh?
I don't know.
Well, it gave Vexite a good little chuckle. All right, well, an important round to win there for FlyQuest. They would have had nothing in the half, likely to be 7-5. Now 6-6 still on the table. Ultimates AWP, M4s for most. Twist just going to operate with an SMG.
Double AWPing. It's a choice. Naf has taken. This is Liquid's pick. To have 6 CT rounds to boast at the end of the half is incredible haul in this fight for qualification to the next stage, the elimination stage of the Perfect World Shanghai Major. Kinder presented with an option. A smoke grenade in front of his face.
You see there's been a change, though. Well, I was going to say similar to last round, but Dex is searching middle.
Oh, but the AWP mid as well to support Twist.
What's Ultimate watching? Okay, so doors is a problem.
Oh my God! They can't catch a break. No. Ultimate, you need to be alive, sir. Dexter's a demon.
He was aiming too high as well. Like the last
shot, he's actually playing with them. He's playing with them. He's so active. You have a man advantage. It's like at the antithesis of what you'd expect, but he's still taking these fights, keeping them on their toes, keeping them busy. And you see Liquid realize he's just trying to keep our boots planted. Dexter eventually will fall. Ultimate overcomes him. Yakinda's exposed. He's alone. Ultimate, the second piece of that puzzle. And Yakinda gets spotted out by Alistair. Flash for the smoke push. Yakinda wants to go. And a chance, a real opportunity. Lets the first couple of bullets go. Traded out by Vexite. Ins is good in hot pursuit. They're in hot pursuit of Ins, rather. JKS and Naf coming in from canals. They're not ready for this. An ultimate, oh, in combination. The 6th is on its way. 16 seconds, there's nothing for Ali here. Peeking into the AWP, Naf makes it so. Liquid 6 on the CT side. That's massive.
Oh, had to work hard for it, didn't they? Pistol conversions in there, then a hot streak from FlyQuest. 5 consecutive until Liquid broke back onto the board, but 3 out of the last 4 as we head into pistol round number 2. We're actually getting a bit more of a competitive affair this time round than what we received on Inferno. Liquid are here to play. Now, I highlighted this in the pre-match. I want to bring it up again once we get into the rifle rounds for the CT side of FlyQuest. We'll see if the setup of Ins and Liaz on the B site holds onto those smokes and uses them to block B main late. It means they want to focus fire towards connector as the rounds continue. And if that is the case, do Liquid have a way to deal with it? That's ridiculous.
It's almost like turning away from the flash, put his head on the wall back.
Yeah, right.
Nice shot. Ultimate, got to see that from his perspective there.
All right, well, here we are, underway, second half. Investments for the T side. The execute will consist of 2 smokes, a molly, and a flash. There's a P250 for Twist to work with as well. Actually, that's been given over to Ultimate, so we'll let the AWPer be able to pick with that. On the CTs, we've got a couple of smokes to block, well, 1 smoke, a flash, and dual Berettas.
Yeah, very generous from Alistair.
That's a fast basket smoke, so they will get a main control. I'm curious if they execute through this. With the pacing on the remainder, that seems to not be the case. Naf with a smoke and a molly steal as well. So maybe the basket smoke to see if it forces some aggression, because they haven't actually pushed in to clear out behind it. And it hasn't caused a response anywhere else on the map just yet. So Naf joins the team. Smoke, heaven, molly, bricks seems most likely.
Vexite has a smoke. If he was to throw it anytime soon, they have to get the timing
Camera
right.
smoke. Camera smoke. So not heaven smoke. They want to fight heaven.
Oh, Vexite. Throws out a stair. Okay, this is what this is all by design. Oh, look what it does to the T's. Well aware the smoke push could come through. Yakinda. Oh, Yakinda hits 2 headshots. Or rather, the body onto Ali, but still, regardless, it's falling apart at the seams for FlyQuest. Their chances dwindle. Just Vexite with a chance, pushes heaven, but 1 and done. In's very late to the party. Invitation got lost in the mail.
I think Vexite's misthrown that. I think it's meant to be deeper.
That's so they can see over it. That's what I presumed.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit too high there, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was puffed up. It really gave them nothing to work with.
Perhaps the incendiary caused an early bloom. I don't know.
Yeah, or he felt like he was stressed to throw it.
Because if it's at the bottom of the staircase, you can take that like fountain fight without worrying about sight.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea. But yeah, it didn't work out well for Vexite with that smoke, and doesn't work out well for FlyQuest as Liquid keeping Anubis train rolling. And a full economical bar 1 flash. Flash them out of this con smoke? Be one hell of a throw.
Seems kind of funky, doesn't it? Well, anything with the USPs is better than nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Smolly.
Yes, indeed. Flash will get him nothing. And it'll give away a lot of information, or it should have. JKS didn't catch anything there. So they've aggressed middle, and now they've retreated. Alistair will call this clear. Like, he's saying, hey, look, they're not fortified middle.
B. They were going B.
Dexter. He's been seen. He's been seen.
It's going to be in trouble. Oh, I love a NAF Mac 10, don't you? Ali actually does well, finds Twist. They all return to the hunt for Ultimate. Farms himself some extra cash. That's going to feel great for an AWPer. Lovely stuff. 5,600 bucks in his bank account, ready for that AWP.
Does love a good eco old Ultimate.
Interesting, he drops the Galil but goes AK. No AWP.
Well, let's see how much depth there is to FlyQuest. If they're able to win a CT-sided round now ill-equipped, and we're talking no defuse kit in play, lacking key utility, then there is a chance for this one to have a few more twists and turns. Otherwise, I think Liquid, by opening the account with this rifle round, should be steaming towards the finish line. Nuke is that third and deciding map if we need to get there. Good restraint on utility, knowing that they can't just throw it willy-nilly from FlyQuest. So Dexter needs a tell before he starts to block, and there's one, a flash. He does respect what it means. Now, Twist, not sure if he's aware that he missed the molly last time. If he wasn't talking and things weren't too loud, he should have heard the fact that it detonated mid-air.
Yeah, his position didn't... Looks like he's going to try it again. Upon the fade of Dexter's smoke, Yakinda starts to turn and take con control. JKS tucks on a name. Throws out the A main util.
They're going to edge on this.
They're ahead. JKS about to be cleared out. Vex site. Fancies his chances. Turns the flash head to head. Traded by Alistair.
That should get you going to B quite quickly. You know, Dexter middle and Alistair was over towards A, so it means should only be 2 on the B side.
You know where one of them is as he starts peppering through the smoke. So Liaz's position noted. In's the same. Just going to walk in on these smokes.
They like playing retake on B.
Oof, okay, yeah, and it's going to be exactly that. But Liaz goes down before the bomb even gets planted, and save seems like the best option.
Yeah, they like this passive stance on the B side. Just watching through some of their games.
Does that mean there's less like B main pushes as well? Like they are just going to play?
Yeah, unless they start 3.
Okay.
But yeah, you tend to see Alistair playing a lot of CT spawn. Inns will play out a con if he feels too threatened. Will play more platform. So there it is. That'll be 9-6, and that is what I feel kind of worst case scenario for FlyQuest. Fortunately for them, they will get a little bit of injection with the 2,900 loss bonus. So 3 players staying alive means they can afford another rifle round. Oh, they've got a souvenir from their game already. Wow.
They enjoyed that complexity game.
They enjoyed it so much that he already has a souvenir silenced M4. Fair enough. It was a pretty good game.
Is that a timeout?
Yeah, and I think it's probably going to be the most key timeout that we see in the remainder of this match. This will essentially determine how many more rounds of play FlyQuest can even show up for. So they do have the option right now. You can see with this equipment HUD that we have, the 3 players who survived could drop, right? They only need 2 of the drops, right? So probably 1 from Alistair if they wanted to go for this. Your other option is don't fully invest, just partially invest. You know, get something a little bit lighter on Vexite and Liaz. Use these 3 M4s. Leave yourself, you know, around 1.5K, maybe a little bit more, and then make sure that you can bring out a full buy into the next round. No, they haven't gone for that at all. So they've gone for Famises. So in that timeout, it's been... It looks clear to me that the conversation from Urcast is to prioritize utility. Because you could have dropped M4s, but you would have been lighter on nades. So they went with the Famis, which is pretty rubbish gun, but they've got the nades to work with.
In's tasked with his head-on collision with Yakinda. The information has been spotted. He can maintain sightline though, thanks to the incendiary nerf. Not anymore. Trading nades, Yakinda worse for wear.
So see now, look at the B, look at the radar on B. Now, how often do you see CT teams playing this passive of stances, right? Liaz is even rotating away, so Dexter has a premonition of some variety that puts all the pressure on Inns on the site. He's been left with another smoke to use to block. And they're all grouped up in middle, so outmaneuvering themselves potentially.
And you call doors clear.
Looks like
Liquid,
A.
yeah, you got early response to A. If Liaz starts to cheat that way as well.
They just have no info.
Okay. Finding the assortment of utility ready for the exec. Heaven, camera.
Vexite has an incendiary to block. Alistair does as well. They could double incendiary main.
20 seconds, it would be perfect. Now or never. Now or never. The incendiary does get thrown out. A second as well. You can't push through the smoke. You've got 14 seconds. You've got to. You've got to push. Vexite spotted out. Spams away. Connects onto twists. Back down from ultimate, but 6 seconds. There's no time to plant.
No time to plant.
There is no time to plant. The clock bests Liquid again. FlyQuest blocking with the incendiaries. Good spot, Chad. It defines the round. they had no options there. Smoked off, flames behind it.
That felt like Liquid from Inferno right there, didn't it? Just the pace of it. Just the, all right, well, yeah, look, we're not really doing anything until the last 30 seconds. So when you're operating like that, you're hoping that the other team overplays their hand.
What's interesting is that, like, obviously one of the risks of going for that play, it was thought they could push up B and get info. But FlyQuest didn't. They didn't do that. They just had the premonition to start mid, or perhaps it just worked out nicely for them.
All right, well, they do pass that test, FlyQuest. So timeout from Urcast pays dividends immediately. Alistair will be able to get at the AWP. Oh, JKS missing some basic utility there that Molly hasn't landed. This time they're just going to waltz on in, knowing they can get past. Alistair under so much pressure, they should try and really run him down, and they will.
Just about. One bullet left in the mag, but all gone. Huge find. Still 3 players here to receive them, and Dexter catches Naf on the broken.
On his own clear.
Yeah, that's never going to feel good.
Oh, Liquid. Couple of issues starting to show their head on the T side. And look at this, Dexter again calling his team back into an over-rotation. So trying to stay ahead of the play. Vexite, important fight versus JKS.
Oh, quickly flattened. Good timing on JKS, re-emerge and re-peak. Yakinda is sticking around here. He's happy to stay active, hoping something comes his way. But Dexter and Liaz are going to be returning to A. Just trying to help the fake.
Well, if Inns kills,
throws util.
If Inns kills Yakinda,
do they move? Do they buckle? Do they succumb to the fakery? It's just Yakinda. Inns is reporting nothing else.
Yeah, so 2 on A still. Bad smoke, terrible smoke.
Incendiary as well. This is so uncomfortable. Again, the clock could become a problem. JKS bails them out. Important frag from JKS. Leah's just the one. And Inns, late arrival, straight into the crosshairs of Roland. Back at the top of the scoreboard with JKS. And what a game JKS is having here. I mean, he grew up farming Aussie teams.
Yeah.
And he's trying to do it again.
That main smoke could have been a difference maker from FlyQuest there. You see how that landed? It was like at the base of the steps.
I did see that. I mean, if it was a full perfect block, we could have had the same repeat of last round.
Exactly. Especially with how the time was starting to function. This one here, poor Vexite, he's going to be kicking himself, just clearing close baskets. And yeah, I think something that you just pointed out that is key, out of all the players in the server, none of them should really be respecting FlyQuest, but JKS the very least.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been out here doing this while you boys have just been back at home. He's a European, I wanted to say an orphan, but he's, it's not the truth.
Vagrant. Dexter.
So.
What the bloody hell is that? He drops it, 1D's ultimate to the face, and now pushing into the smoke. JKS was laughing at him. What are you saying? What are you doing? The B-site's lost the round as well. Liaz hits a smoke spam, but Yakinda does the same. Costly Deagle work. It's a couple of rebuys, but the round is what FlyQuest need. Yakinda takes a heavy lick. Good work for Twist. Oh my God, Vexite, you couldn't. You wouldn't. Yakinda stands in the open with low HP and delivers the headshot necessary. Running out of chances for FlyQuest. This gun round better have some polish.
That's the thing, like the last one I think was still pretty touch and go. Obviously it's the second kill that they gave up onto Vexite, who was searching for info, which was the one that felt like the real undoing. But they're still in this because of the time. Twist must be a massive fan of Zeus's Na'Vi, because at the pace that they're running some of these rounds, it's really down to the wire.
Ooh, a change of momentum.
Aggression on the cards. Well, one flash through, very telling you we're going to push. I don't think we'll continue with that idea, boys.
No, well, actually, Inns does. Inns fancies his chances and twists, and yep, very ready, very ready. Napfly flattens them, and they're already in. They're in. FlyQuest are out of Anubis. A 12 for Liquid. 2 rifles must be saved. JKS, he's hunting. What is he up to? You talked about it, Chad. Absolutely no respect. He's just walking through smokes at this point. Farming his countrymen to try and take this the distance. Good headshots. Ultimate is online.
All right, 3,400 for the final round of play. This one looks done. This one looks dusted.
Nuke Take the deciding map. And the final timeout from Urcast. Getting on the mic. May as well. He's got it. He'll use
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, look, and if there was ever going to be a way back in, it starts with an inspired speech from the coach. You just need 5 consecutive rounds on the CT side of Anubis, a T-sided map, to take it to overtime, and that would be hard fought. Yeah, you got 3,400, right? So maybe 3,700 on the high end for some of these players. We're seeing Vexite with an M4. It is going to be touch and go. Famas again.
Winning the pistol on CT side of Anubis is a real nice boon.
Indeed, indeed. That buffer of rounds that you can get.
And the bar is like 5 and you can get 3 off the rip. It's a very valuable asset to the team.
Yeah, and then when you go back and you look at the little details, like we were questioning whether Vexite smoke should have been deeper or not in that scenario. Just one more round.
Ooh, this is a direct approach called in, and ultimate caught in mid-air, trying to mantle up. It's a nice one from Inns, finishes off the job onto Nav.
I'll go for the knockout blow. Might cost them a round worth of extension, Liquid.
Yo, that's a very aggressive push there. Just wanted to get the round 1. Instead, he may have opened up the window for Liquid to close it right here and now.
Alistair considered the trade. Yukinda was low.
Yeah, he's still thinking about Con as well. You know Yukinda's just parked. His team maneuver for the finish. JKS has got baskets, and it seems the plan is to join him.
Yeah, I wonder if this is hard in a 3v3 though. Right, you kind of want to play for info, but you also know that you need to play for your team. So Vexite on the search. Once he does clear out Yukinda, that's great. It's going to be more about the positioning of Dexter, because they will just run into A. So now they'll just go towards A, or at least they need to hustle a little bit more. Not just run in, but take your time, look for the jewels. JKS ahead of that.
Huge, huge positioning now. I mean, you're dead. You are dead if you peek Heaven dry. Now he's in trouble from stairs. Oh, good find, but Twist says goodnight. Double kill, and now into the 1v1. Vexite versus Twist. Jumps up, nearly loses his life right there, and Vexite extends play. A valid attempt from Twist. Vexite makes it 8.
Okay. Well, that was a clear pace change from Liquid. They wanted to go for the knockout blow towards B. Ultimate misses, Naf with the trade, caught by the nade. Yukinda with 1 back to level it into the 3v3, but it's Vexite's push that forces the options of Liquid in towards A. And a great attempt here from RBD. Understood the situation well until the final kill. Vexite was much closer than anticipated.
Yeah, that walk down, just as we thought, like JKS had got himself into such a power position. The stairs, aggress, opened up his vulnerabilities.
So if this comeback is on, FlyQuest will need to win this one, and then we'll have to discuss the finances of Liquid into the next. JKS with 5.2 residual, Ultimate with 4.2.
Right now, that's starting to test JKS. They want to take that head-on fight. They've actually won it. Vexite, a bit of redemption in the head-to-head with JKS.
And again, Liquid just direct, so playing heads-up CS is allowing FlyQuest to activate their individuals.
Okay, man advantage. FlyQuest, they've been very strong in converting these now here in Shanghai. Can Liquid find a way to claw back in? And like that, oh yeah, you've learned. You're not going to be peeking ultimate. Okay,
Jesus, okay, well, yeah, I guess we'll just jump peek. Why not?
Got the camera on his fingertips.
Does it land this time? Yes, it does. Double mid volleys. Ultimate surging forward, taking space, applying pressure. Camera locked. Can't pick that one again. Vexite has good utility. Do they want to use it to try and block camera, or do they want to use it to be a little bit more offensive on A main? They know JKS is dead, so the traditional space taker in the dirt at the moment.
They're actually regrouping for a 2-man A main aggress.
Yeah, I like it. Because you know that JKS is removed from the puzzle.
Shapes up nicely. It's interesting to smoke it when you've just both occupied. I suppose just to repel the invaders, but the invaders are heading B.
3 on the site right now.
Inns welcomes the exchange, welcomes an engagement. Now they push through.
Oh, gotta hit that.
That's a chance squandered.
Oh.
Ultimate, ooh, trying to get out, goes down. Good work, gets better. FlyQuest, a 2-man advantage. No time for this. If they just disrupt the plant, round is done. 9 for FlyQuest. Couple in consecutive fashion. As you discussed, the finances become a conversation.
Now, right now, there can be an AWP dropped across to ultimate, so if they want to get that out in his hands, JKS can facilitate that. Otherwise, JKS could drop a Galil or an AK.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, hold up a second. That's a Mac 10.
Naf bought himself a Mac.
Okay.
Oh.
JKS has got a Mac as well.
Interesting.
Yakinda's gone a Tech 9.
Okay.
So
just trying to keep some potency.
this is going to have pace behind it. It has to have pace behind it.
And it's looking like they want to try and test the A defense once more.
A pop. Vexite's domain. They're not going to expect that, young son, are they? Smoke clear, and it's very quiet. Nothing middle, nothing making noise B. Here they come.
Ooh, incendiary down. Flash from Dexter could be good. Forced into the fight with the flames. They're hiding in plain sight. He's burning, he's burning. He repositions, but JKS has kicked open the A site. They double with the Mac 10. Hard-earned upgrade from the dead fingers of another Aussie. Triple kill, 23 and 8. He will not go down quietly. JKS takes 4 and takes us to the third.
All right, well, showing that he can entry frag right there. Pedal to the metal, get the job done. We're all tied up 1-1 in this best of 3. And that one delivered. A little glimpse there of FlyQuest not...
An absolute lose.
Live!
Thank God. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving in to Nuke. One of these teams goes undefeated through the opening stage for NAF and for Liquid. He considers it just business as usual. This is just a stage they expect to walk and waltz through. But will FlyQuest be disruptive and manage to complete this incredible run they've been having? Both teams on 5-win streaks. That changes right here and now for one of them. Wow, through the smoke, Inns keeps Twist humble. Vexite, that's aggressive, eventually gets Yakinda down, but he will surely fall. It's NAF that chips away and maintains the equilibrium. A 3-on-3 ultimate.
Tough for Liaz.
Yeah, but, ooh, yeah, just as the sound of him maneuvering, ultimate re-peaks. JKS has got Ali booked. That's the bomb. Good luck, have fun. Inns, spotted out by JKS, they know exactly where he is. And they have the bomb under their control. Lovely, different multiple elevation peak. That's a lovely way to start off your CT side on Nuke.
Yeah, well, against Big, FlyQuest won the pistol and they just ran away with a boatload of rounds. It was 5 consecutive and Bigs were hit and miss, that's for sure. It was the tail end where they managed to get the lion's share. So this is FlyQuest going to have to do it a little bit tougher. Yeah, that was difficult for Liaz because if he tries to go up, he probably gets caught at some point while mantling anyway. So this will just be an eco round from the Aussies. Not anything invested whatsoever. Playing on the jungle gym in spawn was Inns. I'm just going to take a quick look back at the stats so far for the series. So we have JKS at the tippy top out of everybody in the server. He's plus 14 over the 2 maps, 34 and 20, 87 ADR, 85 KAST. For the side of FlyQuest, it's Alistair with the most kills, 28 in total, but Vexite with the best rating and ADR. So yeah, in terms of the maps to play, if you missed Inferno, I would recommend going back and watching it. It was beautiful to watch. Anubis had a few twists and turns. And now that we find ourselves on Nuke, this is anybody's game. It's great that FlyQuest have come to play and they weren't just best of 1 merchants. And Nuke's been a tougher time for Liquid. They even lost to Vitality with a stand-in on this map. I'm sure it wasn't any stand-in, it was Jax. Yeah, they'll deal with it. They already have a play down from Ram.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all good.
Handled.
All right, here we go. The first test. The AKs to be invested. The opening gambit from FlyQuest. Let's see. Is there a pressure point that they are trying to exploit? Are they going to be focusing on any key territories? Are there any rotations that they've been able to analyze in the demos that they think are a weak point of Team Liquid's?
Or are they going to hold for a potential lobby crunch for the first 40 seconds because they know they've got SMGs?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Game plan is out and about. We're going to be starting heavy yard. Inns tasked with holding on to the lobby control. And it's going to be Ultimate's M4 working to maintain that info on yard. The smoke wall starting to bloom. Yakinda going to have his vision obscured. Ultimate's got an HE in his hands. They're past that point.
Oof, the nade wasn't deep enough at all. That was very shallow. So they were worried about Dexter with a main lurk, but it's actually 3 across secret with the bomb. Ins in radio, Vexite patrolling lobby, and we got Twists here looking for the pixel gap. You're about to see the info any second now. Okay, Ins and Vexite silently through the smoke. Now about to be run down, blocked, and TK'd.
Oh dear.
Messy Bessie.
Yeah, it takes down Dexter.
2v3, 50 seconds. Bomb to be planted backside.
That's if Ali can get past your Kinder. With your nose so close to the screen. Gets it done with a one-tap on Talias. Ultimate heavy contributions in that one.
Tough to track there for the observers as well, because ramp fight happening at the exact same time as the secret push. So really difficult to keep on track of both of that, but you bang on with the ultimate, and he's one that I would be looking to finding some better contributions. He's the rotator. You're gonna have Twist as your outside rifler. Your Kinder will be your doorman, and oh, actually no, I think Twist is your doorman. Yeah, I saw that. That's not ideal.
As long as FlyQuest don't completely lose their identity in this half.
Yeah, and then just shrivel up.
Yeah, that's the only fear I have, is that might be a real knock to the confidence.
They've done the standard smoke wall, but without the first. Like, so if you can't get to red, you can't really use the smokes. Where did the first go?
Well, it didn't go. Unless... no.
Okay. Ins will I'll take 3 more of those.
Yeah, you got any more of that? He is getting flanked. And he's got secret occupado as well. Damn, nice try, nice shots. Liquid, get past it. And yeah, missing a integral component of the smoke wall.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe they thought they were going to get that space. Quite the reaction. All right, well, this is a stable start for Liquid.
Yeah,
this is
comfortable.
Their best start yet. Better than Anubis, where they were 3-0 up. True. Now they're 4-0 up.
See how long they can hold on to it. Ins try to test the side, and yeah, your Kinder's good for it. Takes that jolt, head on, strong. Oh, the pre-aim from Dexter wasn't bad, and he does deliver a nice headshot. Caught by your Kinder on the drop, good work. Removes Dexter, punishes the dismount. Break and go. Not a great break. Nap under scrutiny, but there's the supporting cast. JKS as well in tow. Ali gets a consolation frag, and oh, make it 2!
Got the bomb, got a smoke. Can smoke single door.
If you got Ali.
He's gonna trickle it in for the plant. Could this be an Alistair clutch? This would get Australia on their feet.
Code gets away from the initial spray, now waits for his teammate, does your Kinder and twists. Twists, if he opens that door, Ali would have to hit a crazy quick scope.
Both double door side.
He has to be able to isolate these tools. He does get his chance, Alistair! Oh! So close! Brilliant! He had the opportunity. It's a hard shot to hit, but your Kinder keeps the wins going. He opened it up with a nice one onto Ins and closes down what would have been an Alistair 1 versus 4. Down to the 1v1.
Yeah, your Kinder had a great round, didn't he? It doesn't feel like anything crazy at this point, but once Alistair hits the second on a JKS, a snappy one, you start to think anything's possible. And whoa, Alistair gave it a damn good go. Getting a nod there from the coach. Not only that, he planted. So, look, you get the bomb down, you give extra cash where the loss bonus is at, you do just facilitate a buy. But taking a moment, 30 seconds, reflect on where you are. 13 rounds away from the elimination stage. Sure, you're 5-0 down. This is T-side nuke. It's not the end of the world. We can pick ourselves off, or we can pick ourselves up, or we can dust ourselves off, and we can start to get into this game. We're going to need to win 2, maybe 3 consecutive rounds against Liquid to break their finances.
Yeah, your Kinder's been banking. Just the one death, 11 grand in his bank account. Let's see if the Smoke wall is going to be used as well this time. The glaive smoke thrown. No aggression behind it. Just ultimate holding for any silo aggress. Like Liaz is considering that as an option. Reconsiders. Miss smokes. Different variation. Garage could be ready for this fight. Dexter's taking a heavy lick straight through the smoke there.
Yeah, they're not getting away with the same space they could against Big. So Dexter's parked out here. Yakinda's about to investigate up secret as well. Dexter is a dead man walking.
Dead man crouching. A second wave.
What are you meant to do on 26 points of health?
Especially considering that Yakinda is about to be able to call this completely null and void. There's nothing here, boys. Oh, there's one, and he's behind red container.
Well, fortifying A, JKS will need some support. This is a kill. Yakinda overcooked it.
Yeah, nice work. Same from Ultimate, though. Does catch Liaz on the advance through HUD. JKS stalwart at the top, loses vision. He could be spotted. No one's seeing him. Distraction's good. Frag is easy. And Dexter doesn't have the health. His
just so blind.
Noted. JKS trying to hide his toes. And Twist, he could have picked it up. 6-0. This is a CT start that Liquid could be proud of. Everyone pulling their weight, hitting their shots.
Fortunate to get that entry kill outside, but it's still very obvious what the play is going to be. Even though Dexter gets this one, they know there's nobody else outside, right? And at that point, the hit comes in towards A. They don't really have time to start repositioning, so getting blanked so far, 6-0. Liquid have shown up on Nuke. They already have what you would consider the bare minimum CT side rounds.
Yeah, and there's more to be had here up against what is essentially pistols and a Galil. Boost to try and find Ultimate if he was to overextend. He stays active on red. Liaz could flank this. Ooh, Ultimate just times it so well. Completely overlooked now. Trading places, and yeah, gets a free one into the back of Dexter. Oh, JKS, another prime position to be in as they try and catch the timing now. Hut, lovely work, lovely stuff. Liquid, this is just a casual day in the office.
7-1, 8-3, 7-4, 7-2, 5-2. So it's that second number is the one that you guys should be focusing on. Just the lack of damage being done so far. This was the opening kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Real recognize real. That's a shot. And Ultimate, you know, being rewarded for his aggressions.
Good to get Ultimate showing up on this CT side, plays such a pivotal role and is doing it all without the AWP. Clearly unnecessary at this point. Alistair, however, he's got his. Last time round, almost pulled off a huge clutch. Feels like they need a fire starter. FlyQuest regressing right now to the old variation of themselves. Maybe a run boost here onto the box. I can see they just have a different off angle for any outside pushes. It's a different way to deal with this problem. Radom versus Fnatic rages on. Check that one out if there's time.
If Liquid go at this pace, there might be. Blocked ramp. Return to lobby. Twist tucked.
Secret control again.
Twist confirms secret presence. Smoke for Yakinda. He takes that as an invitation to dip down the ladder.
Crazy considering he knows players are down secret.
But he gets himself into decon in time. This is nice, potent setup. They've got everything covered. Naf makes a very audible retreat, hoping that
fake.
Them in.
Cheeky. Means they might overlook Yakinda as well.
Dexter just walking in, not ready for that one whatsoever. Lee has the trade, 3 fires there, but the frags have happened. They've lost both of their lobby players. Ooh, tough to get anything out of this one. Liaz gives it a go with the smoke. Need a one tap, need a headshot, need something to get that bomb down. Alistair can provide the covering fire. A 2 versus 4 starting to take shape. Oh, what a shot! Hits the head. I was talking about Liaz when I talked about headshots, but Ali provides one all the same. Hits it with the AWP.
He's getting flanked.
Noose is tightening. Liaz pulls now fly from the pack. 2v2 now, but here's the flank and it should be clean. Nice execution. Liaz is in trouble in the open. Brought down by Ultimate. An 8th consecutive, absolutely owning it, Liquid. On this third map and deciding map, JKS gets the round MVP. For that,
He's doing him dirty now, isn't
but
he?
he just shut down Ali. That was it. That sealed the deal. Liaz could not handle both attacks from both fronts. Lovely reposition from Yakinda. You highlighted the risk that was attached to that. They gave it a good go. Some near misses. But that shot right there sealed it. Sealed Liaz's fate. He was trapped. His position noted. 2 different players advancing towards him. No chance. Throw some aggression into the mix.
Yeah, punishment, isn't it?
That stew spicy. Oh, he gets another on the Liaz swing. Yakinda, some crazy aggressions. Rewarded by his mechanical ability.
I was going to say there's more where that came from, but it's unnecessary. Like, they have just such a huge advantage in this round right now, but they are slapping them around the server.
Nice tap.
Justin's going to be
screaming! Oh my God, Dexter. Stunning second.
Shot 2 bullets this round.
Yeah, 2 bullets, 2 kills.
Do it again.
Yeah, one more. Give us another one. Just one tap the AWPer. You know you want to. He's gonna, well, they got the bomb. And just as he works on this angle, he's gonna be kicked from behind. Nice work. Nafly brings him down. Yakinda's dirty work built upon by JKS, and a 9th round is theirs, and Liquid, they are just sailing. So he just sticks around, waits for the trade. Bang, bang. Good shooting.
This is beautiful. Bang.
And bang.
Bang.
Oh. Counter-Strike can look so beautiful
when other people
do it.
Who aren't myself are doing.
Yeah, agreed. Second time out Urcast. I mean, at this point...
Now, if they get 13-0'd, I've said it to jinx it.
The reverse. Liquid lose the first
map,
and then they 13-0 the last map.
Okay. That's much better than 13-0 in the first map and losing the next.
Yeah. But, you know, once you've experienced that, you kind of feel like you can overcome anything.
Yeah.
That won't happen again, they say.
I don't know if FlyQuest can overcome this.
No, it doesn't.
Best case, 3 rounds.
Doesn't feel good. Doesn't look good.
Doesn't taste good.
No, it's sour.
Probably don't put it in your mouth.
Bitter. Dexter down. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's rank. Ali, consolation frag tries to keep it competitive. Ins. Slips down the vent. So Naf's not ready for that. What, just ignores him. I got something else to handle, mate. There we go. Ali gets him another. Making this round competitive. This could be something to work with. JKS is burning. Did we not hear that? Did we not hear that? Perhaps not. Ali focused on his plant instead. Well, they've heard the flashbang.
And then heard the bullets.
Okay. But they still can't avoid them. Ultimate brings down Ins in the head-to-head, and now Ali with another clutch on this low site. 2 near attempts. Will the third be the time he actually converts? Oh, he does get the first. JKS is exposed, has to control the spray, doesn't have the bullets! 25 HP, JKS again prevails. He is such a nuisance.
Yeah, he's doing him dirty today, isn't he? Couldn't have bought his C game just to let him get across the line and lock himself in for the elimination stage. He wants Liquid for Ultimate's first major to be the ones to join those big names. And we came into today discussing how big of favourites Liquid were in this one. It's the Counter-Strike that FlyQuest put on display in maps 1 and 2 that brought the level of respect, but in 3 they are being wiped out. And they do say the sequels are never as good as the original.
JKS versus FlyQuest.
Well, their quest won't end here.
No.
They'll have 2 more possible outings.
And Dexter pulls the emergency meeting and tries to punish Top. But guess who's here? Oh, flattened. JKS empty-handed. Yakinda only the one. Twist pushes through, keeps it active, keeps it deadly. Finds Ins as well. Ali late to the party. Ultimate's coming for you. He's clearing. Twist as well, going to be in that off angle, hard to clear. Oh, wow, walks into alley for the first. Knows where they both
Third
were.
clutch attempt.
Just avoids the nade, nice positioning from him. Ultimate has his pistol out, a wide swing would be great. Oh, not if it's perfectly into the crosshair. Ultimate keeps the streak alive, 11 on the trot. We could have a perfect half.
I just beg of them not to lose 13-0 because it will put such a dampener on what was a competitive series. Map number 1 was great. Map number 2 had its moments. This would just be such an unfortunate way for the series to fall. But just 2 more rounds for Team Liquid. They weren't at the Major in Copenhagen. They aren't able to get there. They locked themselves in this time, and now they're looking for a top 16 placement. They know they should be playing with the best in the world. They have the pieces to do so. They're part of one of the big orgs in the space. This is a team that's designed to lift trophies. And the biggest bane of their existence since they've come together is getting past the hurdle of beating top 5 teams. Well, they'll get an opportunity to do so in the next round of play.
Nice find, good work, catches Dexter. Every adventure he's tried to take on Yard has resulted in nothing more than an opening death. This shot from Ultimate, bit of space now for them to take, and take they shall. Ramp is given over, Ultimate smoke will delay any progress. You can see Liquid already rejigging. Look at the movement on the map right now. 3 players down on B. Naf works up secret. JKS on site needs backup. JKS tracks the first, does nail it, but Kinder's there in time to provide some support. Thinks twice about overcommitting until his team is ready. Nice find. Inns catches Naf ahead of the play.
Bent with the AWP, this is tough for Ultimate.
Unless he hits the simple no-scope. By simple, the player. This is not an easy no-scope to hit.
Twist is miles away. He's just come up ramp. He's walking through lobby, so they are allowing him to play before they go. Bomb, getting to that halfway point.
Can FlyQuest leave this T side with a round? Kinder doesn't think so. Oh, and Ultimate hits it off the vents. Liaz, he could get wallbanged. He's going to get double swung. Denied! Denied by Liquid. Their best opportunity to take something into the second half, but Liquid take it all.
They were going to win a game or 2, and they've done exactly that.
You know, how are Rare Atom doing?
They won the second map. It is going to the third. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So the pick'ems about to be saved, at least for Liquid fans,
Oh,
Liquid
man.
enjoyers.
Silver Coin does look pretty good.
The Liquid faithful.
All right. Does it end here? There is so many pistols. My goodness, we've got the triple Julies.
Or the Trullies.
The Trolleys, as we like to call it in the biz. And Dexter's provided an opening shot. Give me another one. Can't hit the shot. Sheesh. JKS, double headshot. Vexite. Oh, wow, clean from Vexite. Nails it. 2 kills with his 2 pistols.
Now, what's worse than losing 13-0?
How about getting 2v4 to get 13-0?
Yes, indeed. You're thinking what I'm thinking, B1.
Yes, indeed, B2.
Justin Chochki Savage here.
Down to Inns. Ultimate. For the ultimate tilter. He has the bomb on his back. And they have no idea where he may be. I say that. They are considering as their options.
It feels like they have some idea where he is.
It does feel that way. Ooh, Liaz going to get info and delete him. Just
right.
11 more of those.
Didn't get 13-0.
They didn't get 13-0.
Didn't get 13-0. Well, now Liquid should full eco because they're going to be respectful of the scoreline. They only need 1. So that means it will be 12-2. Rifles will come out. You beat those. 12-3. Be a half bar. You come on top of that. 12-4. Staying in good spirits about it.
As you should.
Oh, they did force.
Oh.
And they made no secret of that either. They broke the windows. Here they come.
It's okay. Prepare yourselves. Kinder timing with the flash. Gets himself out and about. Looking to do some damage. The flashes is good. Oh, no! It's worse. Tech9 top pop. Ouch! Twist P250 gets the job done. Liaz trying to save FlyQuest hopes. A nice nade onto Twist, but one bullet can do it to the head of Liaz. 64 points of health. Naf in a really hard to clear angle as well. He's got the smoke, he's got the kit, but has he got hope? Because I don't have any at this point. Liquid breaking through with a force spike. Both of them with a scrap of health. One bullet would do it. He just needs Twist to swing. Oh, they're getting caught. Constant rot of the clock. Now they play the time. He can't get it done. He just can't. He needs to defuse in the smoke. Runs at it. Gets on it. Not smoke for him. 13-1. A 3-0. Gliding into the next stage of competition. Liquid will take it. FlyQuest, they put up a valiant fight across the first two, but outclassed in the third.
And Liquid, they took care of business. They did what they needed to do in the opening stage. They were one of the top names, one of the top dogs, and they locked themselves in for the top 16. Some definite crowd favorites in Shanghai, China in the Liquid jerseys. JKS and Twists have a bit of cult followings down there. But Ultimate on his first major, he gets the RMR tick, opening stage tick. Up next, elimination, and you need to come top 8 there to lock yourself in for those playoffs.
Yeah, the crowd loves that. I mean, Liquid, they put up a great fight, bouncing back from a very slow start, but that seemed to be a recurring theme for Liquid. Slow start into these games, and yet showing that they can turn it around. I think that's also something that's a good sign of life for Team Liquid, but from not even making Copenhagen, not even making the